You use the word excellent. Canada is in a productivity crisis. 7 straight quarters of GDP per capita decline, and GDP per capita is at lower. It's at the same rate as it was in 2014. Do you think your government chasing out $460 billion of investment was helpful for productivity?
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
MP Jasraj Hallan slaughters Minister of Trade Mary Ng.
Thank you very much, Minister. On to Mr. Hallan for 5 minutes, please.
Thank you, Chair. Minister, from 2001 to 2015, Canada saw a very consistent and steady inflow of investment from the U.S. to Canadian businesses and workers. Since 2015, just 9 years into your government's mandate, that's fallen off a cliff. In fact, there's hundreds of billions of dollars of outflow from Canada into U.S. Why?
Well, I think a $1.9 trillion investment, trading relationship would contradict that.
Why is there a bigger outflow of investment from Canada, Canadian businesses and workers going to the U.S. so that the U.S. workers can get stronger paychecks than Canadians?
I would say that the inflow of incredible investments here in Canada that's creating enormous Canadian jobs, along with the co-investments and the co-collaborations between Canadian companies, innovative companies on a whole range of sectors, is contrary to exactly what you just said.
Can you give me a total of how much inflow has come in the last 9 years? Just a number.
I don't have the direct numbers, but my officials can follow up and give them to you.
I can tell you what the outflow was, though. It was $460 billion that left Canada. If the inflow that was once there fell off a cliff, and now there's outflow, more than whatever's coming in, just of 9 years. Can you square that up for Canadians, why that happened?
What I can square up for Canadians is the importance of this relationship and the benefits to jobs that are growing in Canada as a direct result of this excellent trade agreement.
So you use the word excellent. Canada is in a productivity crisis. 7 straight quarters of GDP per capita decline, and GDP per capita is at lower. It's at the same rate as it was in 2014. Do you think your government chasing out $460 billion of investment was helpful for productivity?
That's your contention. It's not what the numbers show.
The numbers right in front of me, there's a report that says $460 billion. Actually, the Bank of Canada, you don't want to take my word. The Bank of Canada said Canada's productivity is a break glass emergency. It's a crisis right now. Do you not believe them? Are they lying?
What I would say is that we're very proud that today, post-pandemic, there is 1.3 billion, 1.3
You're proud that
million
Canadians
jobs.
are getting poorer?
No, I'm proud that there's 1.3 more Canadians that are working since post-pandemic.
But Canadians are poorer. What's to be proud about that?
We're proud that we've got the lowest unemployment rate. We're proud that Canadian workers, particularly in areas like the electric vehicle supply chain, is growing. We're proud that we are leaders in places like AI. We're proud that we're strong, energy, hydrogen developing economy that will provide that in the future into the United States as well as into other trading partners.
So respectfully, Minister, you haven't answered why you're proud of Canadians being poor. But I have to move on because I only have a limited amount of time. There's that recent NCCOP report has said that there are sitting MPs in Parliament.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Madam Chair, sorry. Pardon. Just the line of questioning has nothing to do with CUSMA.
Point of order.
We're here to talk about CUSMA, not foreign interference.
Point of order. Madam Chair, usually members are given the opportunity to ask the full question, to give the full context of what they're asking before a member jumps in, doesn't cite which rule was broken in the member's question he was asking. I understand he wants to protect the minister, but you should at least let the members finish the question so you can hear how security is related to trade.
Would you continue, please?
There's MPs sitting in this House today, according to the NSCOP report, that are working in the best interest of foreign hostile regimes. This is well known around the world. It's embarrassing for Canada under your government that this has happened, even though your government knew about it since 2020. And more importantly, with our trading partners or allies. What trust would our allies have in any type of agreements with Canada if there are sitting MPs that could possibly be involved in those?
Point of order, Madam Chair. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mr. Hallan, the minister is here to answer questions on the Kuzma review. If you could direct your question there, would be appreciated. It is the Kuzma review we're doing.
Absolutely, but it does tie in with trade, and she is a trade minister.
That's going about it in a very sideways way.
Trade and security is a part of the minister's mandate, is it not?
You have 30 seconds remaining. If you could direct it to the Kuzma review, it would be appreciated. That's what the minister is here to speak to.
Minister, how can our allies trust that sitting MPs would be making the best trades that are in the best interest of Canadians and not for foreign hostile regimes?
Maybe a way to answer this would be, because I'll make it about Kuzma, that in the last Free Trade Commission, which was just about 3 weeks ago in Arizona, that trilaterally we are committed to working to ensure that policies or practices that that may be unfair and injurious to the Canada, U.S. and Mexico agreement is something that we will work trilaterally to make sure that we stand up to and that we defend.
On to Mr. Sidhu, please, for 5 minutes.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think, gang? Canadian Looney for certain. Like and subscribe. We have fun sharing all the things that we're learning about Canadian federal politics with you. I'm not a conservative. I'm a libertarian, but I care about Canadians in the grocery store lineups. That's it. Canadian Looney, things are nuts in this country right now. We need a change. Like, subscribe, share, get notified, all that fun stuff. Please leave a comment. I react to all the comments. So that's it. We'll catch you next video. There's so many things going on this summer. We're going to be digging into the archives of the committees, learning about where these investigations stand. Aaron, Canadian Looney, right here. Thank you for watching this video. We'll catch you in the next one. See you next time.